Regular price, $4, $4, $500 million, $4.
Limited time offer. Details at participating restaurants.
The kick catches the wind badly. It's thrown out of bounds. And about the 33 or 4 yard line. Not a good kick by Barrett. You know, I think they might have kicked it that way on purpose, though, Gene. I'm not sure. It didn't look like he was trying to really loft it up. Splitting number 85, John Smith, wide to the left side with a slot inside of him. And the play goes up the middle for relatively short yardage.
Stop by the middle of the Rustler line to second down.
3 yards. Smithson again is wide
36
to the left side with a slot inside of him. Walsh back, look at the pass. Look at deep, getting some pressure. And flushed out of the pocket. Now he throws. And
Collection of unique night lights and many Christmas decorations to brighten your life in more ways than one. For a truly unusual gift with pizzazz and sparkle, shop at the Stained Glass Emporium, 819 9th Street South, across from White's.
Brett flips this one. One of the people tried to get it in, fumbled the ball. It got away from one of the other Bulldogs, covered it up.
Covered by Butte. It'll be a Bulldog first down.
They hit the low squib kick and eventually was covered up by Mark Kusnik, the defensive end. And the Bulldogs will take over first and 10 on their own 35-yard line. They come out 2 wide to the left side. It's Sorensen inside Smitham. Back to pass, a deep slant to Smitham as they ran across him. He's got it on the 45 and will be pushed out of bounds by Gardner at about the 48-yard line. The ball game for Butte High, the ball on their own 48-yard line. They come out this time 2 wide to the right side, the same people as were in the ball game a moment ago. Split backs in the backfield. Walsh barking out signals. Straight ahead on the dive play to the big fullback. He's got some running room. That's Brian Anderson, 190-pounder inside the 45. He'll be down here the 40-yard line. First down. The straight dive play to 190-pound senior Brian Anderson. Back positions now. We have Shipley as the wide receiver and Smitham is the slot. Walls barking out signals. Straight ahead again, the big fullback. This time he's hitting a little bit better, but he still gets down inside the 35 for a gain of about 5, maybe 6 yards on the play. Principal on all 3 occasions. Smitham wide right with Sorensen inside of him. Split backs in the backfield are Vincent and Anderson. Walsh barking out signals, and he keeps it on a quarterback sneak. And the defense gets inside the 30 down to about the 28-yard line. And a very similar circumstance, I'm sure, Carl, to what we called when Dickinson did that on the last drive. The rustic stripes, purple numerals, the Rustlers in gold pants, green jerseys, white numbers. We come out 2 wide to the right side. Walsh barking out signals, straight back to pass, getting a little pressure, throws, and another bouncing kick by Barrett, and we have an offside, and Brett will have to kick it off again. The Butte receivers are clear up on the 20-yard line, and they haven't gotten the ball anywhere near to them yet. Again, the squibber, one of the up backs, it's the same one that recovered it the last time, picks it up this time. Mark Kusnik, the defensive end, he gets up here to 45-yard line. So Butte again is going to have excellent field position. The ball at the dead run about the 25-yard line. It only takes a couple of good blocks and he's ready to go. 2 wide to the right side, split backs in the backfield. Now motion through the formation by Sorensen.
And good job.
The down play to the big fullback Brian Anderson, and this time he is hammered right at the line of scrimmage. Among others, Ryan Paycheck getting up off the bottom of the pile. That's it.
They carry steel posts, barbed wire, pipe culverts, roofing, construction needs, and farm and ranch products. They have a full line of traps and trapping supplies for the beginner to the professional, and their fur buying is done with a personal touch. Their full-service recycling is located in 2 locations, on 12th Avenue North, just off 15th Street, and on the Northwest Bypass across from Buttrey's. Pacific Hides, Furs, and Recycling.
I've got about 2 yards, but I think we're going. But the face mask call will go against CMR. So that'll be a face mask call, probably on the dive man, the belly series.
That was a good job by Walsh after the play did break down to keep it alive and come back and get a little positive yardage. It wouldn't matter anyway with the penalty. So the win shouldn't affect them that badly, but they are going to have to get some points on the board in a hurry.
2 wide to the right side is Shipley inside Sorensen. Walsh marking signals, fakes the belly series, gives it straight ahead to the big fullback Brian Anderson. He'll be down around the 35-yard line for a short gain on the play. Give him 2. They spot the ball right in the 35. Will be second down and 8 yards to go. The center of the line. Again, double wide to the right side. This time it's Smitham inside of Shipley. And again, the split backs. The Rustlers faking the blitz, now back out. Leaving the center open. Maybe they're trying to sucker Walsh in. He goes to the belly series. Now flips it wide. And he'll be run out of bounds. Probably for a short loss. The Rustlers did a great job of stringing it out. Was that Knudsen that strung him out all the way to the sideline?
I think that was Lowry who took it to the backfield, but didn't make the play, but he did slow him down enough to prevent much of a gain.
They'll give him back to the 35-yard line for no gain
and obscure the runner's path.
Smitham and Sorensen wide to the right side. Now motion as Reagan goes in motion towards the left side. Walsh hitting back to pass, getting some pressure. Gets away from the pressure now. He puts it away and runs with it. He's inside the 30, inside the 25, and down inside the 20. Good play by Dan Walsh. The Rustler defense rushed him on the pocket. He took off and ran with it. It ended up with, what, about 15 yards?
18-yard carry and
stop the drive. Smitham and Shipley both wide to the right side this time. Now it's Shipley back in motion towards the quarterback. Walsh on the keeper straight up the middle. And he got good yardage again as he's down inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line. Again, the Rustlers left the middle uncovered, Carl. And he got good yardage.
It was a good job. He looked a little like a ping pong ball when he got into the defensive backfield, getting bounced back will run that line. 2nd and 5, the ball just inside the 15-yard line. Again, 2 wide to the right side. Walsh barking out signals. A lateral actually in the backfield to Smitham. He breaks one tackle. He'll get down to about the 11-yard line. He'll be a couple yards short of the first down. Now, whether the officials rule that as a lateral or not, of course, remains to be seen. From where I was, he raised up and looked like he threw it backward about a yard. One wide receiver with a double tight with a full house backfield is they're in the wishbone. Walsh barking out signals on the dive play to the fullback Brian Anderson. And, boy, he didn't get much. He was stood up right at the line of scrimmage and pushed back. We'll have to see. But, Carl, I don't think he got the half yard he needed. It was pretty good penetration by the Russell defense. Leading the way, Arnston also getting a pretty good piece with Dyer. That's Brad Dyer.
And they'll give him no gain on the play. The ball's still right on the 10, the Russell 10-yard line. We have, again, the wishbone with one wide receiver. It's Sorensen, very wide to the left side. On the fullback series again, Walsh kept it this time, tried to follow Anderson into the line, and he'll get a yard, maybe 2, but the Rustlers' defense did very well. John Arnston up off the bottom of the pile, but he had help.
That was a neat play there, Walsh. It's up to him when he bellies that fullback, whether he
also picked up a couple. So it's 2nd down and goal just inside the 10, same formation. Walsh marks out the signals. On the dropping back to pass, throws wide to his running back, and he's strung out. He will get down near the 5-yard line as he'll pick up 4 or 5 yards on the play, but the Rustlers defense that pretty well. The ball thrown a little bit behind Vincent, and that didn't help. 3rd down, 6 yards to go for the touchdown for Butte High. They come out of the wishbone with a wide receiver to the right side this time. It's Smitham. Walsh trying to draw the Rustlers off. They jump, but stay back. Walsh avoids one tackle, can't get the takedown, and he'll fall forward for maybe a yard. He was trying to get the ball, and there's another new number in there for us now, as we had Chad Anderson in at the one running back position that time.
Now, they brought the whole team over to the sideline to talk to Coach McElroy, and they charged out there, and they know they need to come up with a big play here.
They've gone back to regular formation with Sorensen and Smitham wide to the right side, split back, Walsh back to pass. And That's a great defensive stand by the Rustlers, and a very important one as well. 12-yard loss even gets the Rustlers out from the shadow of their own goalpost at the 16-yard line. Lowry did contain the play. He charged wide each way. We have Smith to the left and Sorensen to the right. Walsh back to pass again, getting to back outside the 20 to about the 22-yard line. Walsh taking a pretty deep drop. It was about a 5-stepper, and he barely got himself wide to the right. The slot inside of him is Shipley. And we have an offset fullback to the right side. The tailback is Mike Regan. And on the draw, Regan he will manage to struggle forward to a
Food and entertainment and prizes for the entire family. Herberger's in Holiday Village.
field. Walsh under center now, motion Reagan. They'll overload 3 wide receivers to the right side. Walsh back to pass. Not getting much pressure, throwing deep. Pretty good coverage. He was trying to go pretty far downfield, but the ball got up in the wind and started fluttering, and Gardner just waited under it for his third pickoff of the half. You could just see it die out there. He was pretty well covered by the cornerback. That was Trent Gardner, but the ball about 5 yards short of him and intercepted by Larry Gardner. We come out with the wide receiver. It's not Barrett kicking off, it's David Keene who will kick off this time. A high kick, fairly short. Taken on the play by Chad Anderson. John still running across the 30, across the 35, to the 36-yard line. About the same place they've been getting the ball in the short kick to move the ball into the wind with no timeout. They come out in the wishbone with 1 wide receiver, split wide on the left side. Walsh pitches to Reagan, and he's going to try and get outside. Does, and hit by Barrett, and he crosses the 35, and he'll gain a couple of yards. That's about all. Good play by Mike Barrett, the 185-pound senior linebacker. They'll spot the ball on the 39-yard line, a gain of about, with the fullback offset in the I formation, as Walsh marks out his signals, pitches wide to Anderson. He's trying to throw it. Was the one that made the tackle. There's also a play. We're going to have a hold on the play as well. Could be a face mask, maybe too, Gene. Yeah, that's good. It is a face mask. That'll be a break for Butte High. Wide to the right side. The only wide receiver. Wishbone in the backfield. Walsh on the counter action to Regan. John Hudson, John Knudsen, linebacker, stack him up for no gain on the final play of the half. That's the end of the first half. After 2 quarters of play, our score at Memorial City, right straight out of the south, from one goal post to the other. And it's definitely a factor if you're trying to throw the ball into it. He pitches along Taylor. Left side. Breaks 1 tackle, down around the 29-yard line, where he'll be tackled on the play by Lowry, and also wide to the right with Sorensen. Wide inside of him. Walsh on the dive play gives the big fullback Brian Anderson. He'll get across the 30, pick up a couple, maybe 3 yards on the play. Fulmer and Paycheck, defensive tackle, up on time. It's Shipley inside of Smith. High formation of the backfield and the ball to the up back by Anderson, and he'll get very short yardage again as he tried to cut in behind a trap block that was not particularly successful for touchdowns going into the wind. Put back to the backfield, wide to the right side. Walsh takes the ball. Brad Dyer, the ball is loose. We'll have to wait to get the official call. Pretty good wrestling match there as one of the Butte offensive linemen helping back with battle for it. It was Lowry that sent him in on the right side. Now we're going to flag. I don't know which way. David Keene will kick off for CMR. Again, Jimmy Bartell holding the ball on the tee. A high kick by Keene, taken by Anderson on about the 6-yard line. He tries to get that same spot. Breaks 1 tackle, but then he hammered back off the 15-yard line. They tried to cut the same place 3 times in a row, Carl. That was a nice high kick from Keene, and the Rustlers had time to get under it. John Knutson wasn't in on the play, but he busted up the wedge enough to turn the play back inside and allow the Rustlers to pin Butte backers each direction. Smitham to the left, Eric, or to the right, Sorensen to the left, footbacks in the backfield. Walsh straight ahead. Anderson, he's hammered at the line of scrimmage. If he gets anything, it'll be very little. A host of Rustlers in on the tackle. And we have a new number wide to the right this time. As that's Josh Pophouse.
Get him behind. There you go.
And on the option play, Reagan. And again, the Rustlers finding it out. Doing a good job of contesting it. Will hold Reagan to a couple of yards. He'll get across the 15 to about the 17-yard line. I believe it's the first time that we've seen Josh Pophouse at linebacker position to help turn that play in and prevent a very big gain. Good defensive play for this Russell linebacker. We'll give him three to the left side, Pophouse, and inside Smithson. Walsh taking the cross, but gives the ball to Regan, and he'll be lucky to get back to line of scrimmage. The crossbuck action in the backfield didn't fool the Rustlers at all. Barrett and Shipley is the punter. He's back standing on his own 5. Bartell is just outside the 35-yard line. The kick is a low driving kick. Hits on about the 35. Will go out of bounds at about the 40. So at the punt, the drive, you read it at the tailback spot. A high snap, but he gets it. Kick is away. A good high driving kick with that wind behind it. Taken on about the 6-yard line, and I believe they're ruling a fair catch call by Robert Moody, and he ran with the ball. And if that's the case, that should be a penalty.
John didn't stick him. John was right next to him.
On the floor. Right, should be a 5-yard penalty for that one. Receivers to the right side this time. Well, now Smith is leaving the game. Had one too many men on the field. Ball shot, the dive play, gives the ball to the big fullback. He gets good running room. He's across the 10, out near the 15-yard line. He'll have about 10 yards. That's probably the biggest gain of this. This time we do have 3 wide receivers to the right side. The third one is Reagan, the tailback. And again, the same play, hit right at the line of scrimmage, breaking the tackle and squirting forward for a couple, maybe 3, is Brian Anderson. The Rustlers had him hit at the line of scrimmage. Spomer. Back now it's just straight split backs in the backfield. 2 wide to the right side. Smithson with Sorensen inside of him. Again, that dive play. Again, he's hit at the line of scrimmage. Broke the tackle, and I think he'll get the first down, Carl. But Butte High pretty fortunate that he wasn't thrown for about a yard loss. Ball had to stop in the backfield. He tried to make his way back to the left. Looks like he'll get about a yard, and that'll be enough for the first down. They're going to get him almost up to the 20. Smitham, Sorensen, and Bolton all wide right. Walsh rolling to the right side, getting some pressure. It's hit close, and it's going way out of bounds just behind the deep bench. It hits out on the front.
Great tasting foods. Feast on the freshest lettuce, rich golden cheese, ripe red tomatoes, crunchy, flavorful onions.
And hit Sorensen about the 22, 23-yard line. A short gain on the pass over the middle. It'll bring up a third down at about 7, and we'll Bolton and Shipley, and we get a delay of receivers and 2 running backs in the ballgame on a 3rd and 12. Walsh dropping back to pass, looking for the screen. He gets it to Regan. Spelled out pretty good by the CMR defense. The blocking is not bad. He'll get outside the 25 to about the 27 or 8-yard line, but he's going to be a couple yards short of the first down. And I wouldn't be that surprised to see the Bulldogs go for it here in and we have 1 wide receiver each direction. Split backs in the backfield. Walsh to the quarterback. And with the second effort, he'll get close. But it's not assured, Carl, by any means at this point. He'd run that play a few times in the first half with pretty good success. So he'll have it by about the length of the football. So it is 1st and 10. Clock at a minute 35, and it'll start to run to the left. And Sorensen to the right. Split backs in the backfield, 1st and 10. Walsh barking out signals, tries that quarterback keeper, and he'll get a couple, maybe 3 yards on the play. The tackles were split, but the inside linebacker, middle linebacker, John Knutson, was in the hole, made pretty good contact. He'll get out to, give him 4 receiver each direction. Split backs on the 2nd and 6 now motion. That's Shipley through the formation, overloading the left side. Walsh makes the dive, drops back to back. Difficult way. The wind held the ball up, and the defender, Bartell, Strong, was trying to get through the ball, through the receiver. receiver, is Chipley. Walsh maybe going to let the clock just run out. Now he snaps and keeps it on a counter play.
All right, get in there, John.
Into Russell territory, down to about the 48-yard line. And that's done ending the third quarter. After 3 quarters of play, our score from Memorial Stadium, the Rustlers 35 and the Butte High Bulldogs.
Independent and personal. Insured by FDIC.
To give Anderson about 2 yards. Same play, right back with it again. Big yardage this time inside the 40, inside the 30, and pulled down on a saving tackle by 6. Again, they're back into the wishbone with the one wide receiver Smitham to the right side. Walsh fakes the halfback. Virtually untouched.
Ryan.
That was a short drop too, Carl. He only dropped that. Again, the same formation, wishbone, and actually they're illegal because they don't have 7 men on the line of scrimmage, and I think they're going to Morrison is up on the line of scrimmage. And on that same counter action, the ball to Anderson got daylight again. He's inside the 25, inside the 20, and Barrett, incidentally, Chad Anderson and Brian Anderson. Same formation with a third and a long yard. Walsh barking out signals. Trying to draw the Rustlers offside. Can't hit right at the line of scrimmage. And straightened up, but he'll be close to moving the sticks. It'll depend on the spot. As John Madden likes to say, right foot or left.
And they have a first inside the 20.
Here it comes.
Again, that counter action to Anderson. And again, he's got running room. He's down inside the 15, down to the 10-yard line. That time he cut the ball up over the left guard wide to the right side. Wishbone in the backfield on the second down and 3. The Rustlers have shifted into a 5-man line on the dive play. Walsh keeps it and tries to slide outside. He'll be hitting the backfield and probably going to lose about a half yard on the play. Good defense. He was trying to get the pitch to Chad Anderson, but the Rustlers cut it.
Eating up some clock, and if they can get it into the end zone, I'm sure that's what they're looking for right now.
Nick Spomer getting a little bit of help with his strap on his helmet. Now we're all ready to go. Again, the wide receiver to the right side. Wishbone in the backfield. Walsh marking out signals. That counter play again to Anderson, and again he's got the daylight. 5 touchdown. A gap in that Russell defense. They run that exact play. What must be about 6, 8 times 4 is 32. Gets you close. Anderson that same play, and he'll get the 2-point conversion. They run the same play again, except this time again, Carl, he's got to get over the guard. Nose guard or defensive tackle Chris Opie. Come out this time in their conventional formation, split backs, wide receiver each direction. Walsh back to pass, going deep. Coverage down a play by Bartell, and the pass is overthrown at the goal line. The intended receiver,
The 6, right? And Butte has a couple of players way back there, and I'm kind of curious why.
a low driving kick does hit on the 45, gets a Russell bounce, and we'll get up near midfield, actually into Butte High territory. And now we're going to get a blocking foul back to the lineup at quarterback, one wide receiver each direction. Split back to the backfield, Walsh back to pass. Throwing short tips and incomplete. Tipped by Mark Murphy, the underneath on junior outside in the backfield. Walsh, the quarterback, on the draw, gives it to Reagan. Reagan will get some daylight. He's probably going to get a face mask call as well. He hit about 7 or 8 yards as he's inside the 40 down to about the 37. They come out with 3 wide. They have a stack. 3 wide receivers on the right side. Walsh back to pass. Pretty nice run, a lumbering return for a 230-pound defensive tackle. We'll call it 75 yards until we get some kind of verification. And with 34 seconds to play, the Rustlers are on the ball.
I think they wanted to make sure he knew his way to the end zone.
Did you get
The
that?
wrestlers set up in the Mother
Did you
Goose.
get that nickel
And the
bill?
Bulldogs are overcovering. It's now CMR will shift to their kicking position.
wanna see
Dickinson
what he did.
will be the holder for Mike Barrett for the point after. Been a lot of exciting plays in this game. Brett kicks these up, and it is going to be kicked to Walker. And to hold it as David Keeney will be the kickoff man. Kicking off into the wind. He spurts along the ground, picked up by one of the upmen.
Get him.
That's Rusty, I think, but somebody that I was told was not going to play. Down the sideline, 30, 20, 10, touchdown. What an explosive point
On the field is all we had.
before
Right?
Yep. We only had 10 out there.